For this last little bit of Lent, this Holy Week has Lent and the Triduum, Pope Leo had some really hopeful words that I think are good for us to consider for this last part of our journey, our Lenten journey. He says, "Indeed, our own stories are encompassed within Jesus' story, beginning with the lives of the vulnerable and oppressed. Even today, how many plots are devised around the world to kill the innocent?" So it seems like it's dark, but it's a very hopeful message. "How many excuses are made to justify their elimination? Yet, despite the persistence of evil, God's eternal justice always rescues us from our graves, as it did with Lazarus, and gives us new life." Right? So he enters into all that pain and stuff, and like he did with Lazarus, and gives us new life. That's what Lent's all about. And then this theme that he's mentioned several times about liberation that I think is super good from like our bad habits, our addictions for Lent. So God's freeing us. And first, liberation takes the form of a purification from the idols that defiled the people. But what are idols? The prophet uses the term to refer to all those things that enslave our hearts, deceiving and corrupting them. The word idol means small idea. That is a diminished vision, which undermines not only the glory of the Almighty by transforming him into an object, but also the human mind. Idolaters are thus narrow-minded people who look at what captivates their gaze, ultimately darkening it. He's showing, when we get addicted to these things in the world, it enslaves us, and Jesus is here to liberate us. God does not abandon us when these temptations come, but reaches out to those who are weak and sorrowful, to those who believe that the idols of the world can save them. As St. Augustine taught, man is liberated from their dominion when he believes in him who has given an example of humility. So Jesus is here to free us from those addictions. I love it. And it just closes out with this really beautiful meditation. In the world's prolonged Lent, right, how Tolkien said the history is the story of the long defeat, right? So the world's prolonged Lent. I love that. In the world's prolonged Lent, when evil rages and idolatry makes hearts indifferent, the Lord prepares his Easter. Human beings are the sign of this event. Lazarus, for he was called from the tomb. We, who are forgiven sinners. The risen crucified one, who is the altar of salvation. He is the way, the truth, and the life, sustaining our pilgrimage and the Church's mission in the world, which is to give God's life.